details, but when you see these chandeliers, we could only think of one gentleman to bring this to us. Chad Allen is joining us to help us out with all of the detail. Hi, Chad.
Hi, Tamara. Thanks. Hi, everybody. I mean, Tamara, we've known each other for a long time, over a decade for sure.
Yes.
This is a chandelier I would tell you to pick up. I mean, that's how much I love this. I mean, all my friends, all my family, the personal people in my life, this is the one they want. It's the same design as our really popular, highly sought after chandelier with the little blue turquoise shells. So if you're looking at this thinking you've seen something very similar, that's because all year long we do the one with the blue turquoise shells, but this is our special edition. This is our limited edition, I should say, with the snowflakes just here for HSN. And what we're talking about is the 2-tier chandelier, which springs around each of those rings that stop these 52 strands from sliding around. It comes fully assembled, and if the wind comes and knocks it over, or if a cat knocks it over or something, you don't have to worry about it, because when it's done and you want to put it back, look, it just falls right back into place. You don't have to be delicate with it. It is good for indoors or outdoors. And as Tamara pointed out, the batteries are included. And the only thing the batteries are powering is those 2 LED globes you're seeing on the inside of that chandelier. They're LED globes. They are sipping the power. It has a smart timer built in, so it's only sipping the power for 4 hours, and then it goes off for 20. So after you turn it on the first time, you never have to touch it again. So if you want to hang this in a really high place, above a door entry, above a bathtub, above the vanity where you get ready for a little bit of glam in your bathroom, you're going to be able to do that and never really have to worry about it again, because not only is it good for 4 hours on and 20 hours off, it's good for indoors or outdoors. So you don't have to worry about where you're putting it. It's just how many you're putting. Because if there's one thing I've learned over the years of presenting chandeliers here, lighting should be purchased in 2s or 3s in most places, never 5s or 7s. So if you think this is going to look right, I mean, it's sort of a joke, but I don't want to drive by your house and see 7 of these across your front porch. But maybe maybe 2 or maybe 3 to flank the front door, or on either side of the outdoor sofa table, on either end table. I picked up one of these little black stands off the internet. It was $8. Okay, and you can find these little stands everywhere. I mean, really, if you want to hang it up with a little nail and hammer, you can do that, Tamara. But at the end of the day, we're not hiring an electrician. We're not plugging anything in. We're not getting out a drill. You don't need a stud finder. This is lightweight, but as you pointed out, a little over 2.5 feet tall. And so when you hang this up, it's going to be there with the smart timer built in. Tamara, even the batteries are included.
Even the batteries. And that's the thing. I know as you're watching these and you're probably thinking, oh, okay, I know the first place I'm gonna put them. But they're just so beautiful and they're just so easy. Why would I stop at just one? This is the thing. These are very limited. Now we have about 800 of them remaining, and then that's it. But this, I love at this time of year to add even more sparkle. But these are beautiful at any time, because you know what happens at the holidays? We bring out our trees and we bring out all of our decorations, and our house just lights up. But then in January, when we take it all down, then it's like, where was that sparkle? Where was that glow? This is the sparkle and glow that you could have every day in the places that you normally wouldn't. Maybe in your closet that you've always wanted to have and have a glam spot. Like you said, where over your vanity, if you're having a get together or a party, this welcomes the guests. And it's about $40, and it's on FlexPay, and you don't have to run out and get batteries, and you don't have to hire an electrician, and you don't have to drill a hole in the wall. It's that simple. And even Chad, the way you hang it up, like you said, literally, you could just hang it on a hook, hang it on a nail. It's that simple.
It really is. The O-ring at the very top is included for you as well. The chain is included that allows you to have it down off the ceiling or wherever you choose to put it a little bit. You can add more chain if you want. If you wanted to extend the chain up, just run a chain for it. It's very easy and simple to do. Anybody can do this. But as we're closing out the presentation in the last couple of minutes here, I'd love to give you a top to bottom of the actual chandelier itself in terms of specs. So what we're talking about is a 2-tier chandelier. So there's 2 layers of those strands with the little reflective squares and snowflakes. The center pack there, the white pack in the very center, is going to be that battery pack. We listened to the customer reviews over last year. So the little screws are gone. You don't see any screws there. which means no little screwdriver, which is always frustrating to some people. Now it's just a twist top lid. It's extremely simple to change the batteries if you ever needed to, just like this. That lid comes off and you're able to change the batteries on the inside if you ever get to that point. There's a switch on the inside for the smart timer. It goes on for 4 hours and then goes off for 20. What that means for you is you're never going to have to touch it again. When you flip the switch the first time, that's going to be the last time you have to flip that switch. Just do it at the same time you want it to come on every night. So if that's 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, wait until then to turn it on the first time. And then you are getting over 100. I'll pause for a second. Over 100 acrylic snowflakes on this chandelier. More than I can count of the little reflective squares, but 52 strands overall. And then even at the little bottom of each strand is going to be a dangly little crystal that is more like a, like a hexagon or round shape there at the very bottom. The crystals did not get skimped on this chandelier. Let me just say that very clearly. And then they get the 2 LED globes on the inside that shine from the inside out. So what that means, Tamara, is during the day, if this is outside or by a window, the sun's going to reflect off this during the daytime and really sparkle and shine all day long. And then at night, when those LED globes come on, you have a whole new chandelier, really, because those LED globes shine from the inside out, bringing you that winter wonderland you've always wanted.
Yes, and I'm glad that so many of you are loving this. These are going very quickly. And just so you know, we've got about 600 of them remaining. Right before we started the show, we had 1,000. And then when I first mentioned it, we had 800. Now we have 600. You see where I'm going with this. Chad, I think everyone's taking your advice and buying 2 at a time. And remember, the batteries are already included, so there's nothing you have to do. And if you wanted to give this as a gift for an apartment, for a dorm room, just to kind of bring a little bit of fun factor back into your life or the life of your loved ones, why not do it? Chad, thank you for this. As always, so good to see you.
Thank you, Tamara. Have a great day.
You do the same. And these are going fast. And again, I don't want you to miss out, okay? So here's the item number. It's 726-253. That's the number to get these home. And you can order as many as you need until they're gone. And when they're gone, I don't know when, or I don't know how.